Near the heart of the Vista in downtown Columbia, South Carolina, the tin building is relatively unassuming. Inside, it's just another day at work. Only this work involves 2,300-degree flames and molten glass in a vibrant spectrum of colors. Here at the One-Eared Cow Glass Gallery and Studio, the two artists and owners, Tommy Lockhart and Mark Woodham, form hand-blown glass creations Monday through Friday, with the exception of Wednesdays, year-round. The two, here with apprentice Ryan Crabtree, have been doing this 18 years after meeting at the University of South Carolina.
The USC actually had a glass department. They had a glass blowing department, so we got into it. We were art students, and we got in there, took it as an elective.
Okay.
Had to square off with one partner in the class. We just happened to be sitting across the table from each other, didn't know each other, and as people were picking, we're like, hey, okay, whatever.
Beginning with a small shop on a relative's property in Bishopville, about an hour outside Columbia, they began practicing their craft as One-Eared Cow Glass, the name based off a wooden cow's head they had uncovered when moving in. 4 years later, the two moved their business to its current location, 1102 UG Street, part of the growing Vista Arts District. 13 years here has established their casual routine. 4 days a week, the two show up at any time between 9 and 10, work at their own pace, and leave by lunch. Their years of experience make it look easy, but their business is not simple.
Especially now, being in business as long as we have and having the skill level that we have, we're still located in Columbia, South Carolina. We cannot put the price tag on it that it's worth, because we would go out of business real fast. Because people just aren't used to what we do.
Because of their location, they struggle to maintain any sort of consistency in their profits.
You don't pay the bills on a daily basis. I mean, it'll be a good day and it'll be a bad day. And a lot of times it just averages out to right at what you need. So it varies. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason to it. We can have one of our biggest days on a Monday. Come the weekend, we'll see nobody. And the next week it'll flip-flop.
The One-Eared Cow Gallery at the front of the studio displays many of the shop's unique glass creations and attracts occasional traffic from people generally merely interested in browsing. Here's gallery host Matt Chisling.
Well, in their minds, this is very much like a museum. We get a lot of people who come to look who possibly can't afford to buy art glass. Art glass is a luxury. They'll mostly walk around. If I'd say, hello, can I help you? Or if you have any questions, sometimes they respond. But a lot of people just come to look. As I say, there's a feeling of it being a museum. We would like for it to be a feeling of retail, because that's how we make a living.
Because of the area's unfamiliarity with the art of glass blowing, often people see the pieces as overpriced.
Yeah, sticker shock is a big part of business, and that's certainly you don't stick your biggest items out there with the biggest price tags and expect people to not think that everything else is the same price or similar. You're going to have prices that range very widely, that you don't really stick out, especially art related, because people immediately are going to see something big or that catches their eye, and they're immediately going to go to it, and they're going to see it, and they're going to see the price tag on it, and then they're just going to make the assumption that they can't afford anything in there.
In the current economy, many do not buy, preferring to enjoy the luxury from a safe distance.
Some people are very shy about touching and picking it up. We encourage them to pick it up, walk around with it, take it to the light, whatever they have to do. It won't break. It'll only break if you drop it. A lot of people don't understand the process, and the good thing about this place is if they're back there making glass, you can go see the process and sit down and watch it for hours.
It's never been experienced before. It's kind of a new thing. It's a lot of it out west, and people are just accustomed to it. They've seen it. They kind of know about it. There's not as much of it around here, and we're basically teaching our customers or the people in the area what glass blowing is. And that's the reason we're open to the public. I mean, if we didn't want people to come see what we do and how we do it, we wouldn't have chairs, we wouldn't allow people to come back in. And some studios are set up that way, but that's a large portion of why we're here and what we're doing. We're making objects for the community.
To keep their business afloat, Lockhart and Woodham must compromise their style to an extent.
So when they're looking for stuff for gifts, they're looking for low-cost items. We're talking about a price range between $25 to $150 is our main ticket item. So we just sell all kinds of different things in those price ranges. So we kind of have to cater to that a little bit if we want to stick around. And ironically, as an artist or somebody in the art field, you're very rarely selling the work that you want to do if you're trying to stay in business. I mean, if we closed the doors to the public, we certainly wouldn't be making Christmas ornaments. We'd be making some pretty badass sculptures and stuff all the time.
To stay in business, the artists must produce work that sells to pay for their high operating costs.
Oh, it's phenomenal. This is probably the most expensive art form you can do. Yeah. I mean, we're burning constant natural gas at 2,300 degrees. So it takes a little bit to get everything to stay hot. And the glass itself it's been touched 3 times by the time we get it. It's made mostly over in Germany, and it's redistributed in the United States, and then we buy it through middlemen. So it's up to $50 a pound.
In the face of these challenges, the artists at One-Eared Cow are determined to continue their craft for as long as they possibly can.
As far as we know, we're going to go until we can't anymore.